G'day, that's Slot Car Guy here. Wow, look where I am. I'm at Carrera World here near Salzburg in Austria, and you can see behind me, there it is, the Carrera building. Massive thank you to Dave Kennedy, who did put me in touch with the people I need to speak to make this happen. Now, Carrera World is under construction, so I am getting a walkthrough. I will try and show as much as I can. Of course, it's still under construction, but hopefully we can get a little sneak peek behind the scenes of how this place will look in the future. So stick around and let's check out Carrera World together. So welcome to Carrera here in Austria, just outside of Salzburg, and this is the main lobby of the Carrera building. Really cool digital slot car set, ready to rock and roll. That's plugged in and powered up for anyone who visits this centre. And a cool little display just showing some of the Carrera items that you can purchase. But above me was this really awesome 1/24 scale slot car racetrack that went inside of the cutout for the first floor. So this is a quick look in the lobby, but we'll now go have a look inside Carrera World. So let's take a look at the new Carrera World under construction, a little bit of behind the scenes. It will be open to the public at the end of September, but look at the size of this space dedicated to slot cars. Absolutely incredible. So this is the entry. You'll walk in, you're greeted by this massive big red counter, hopefully full of goodies for you to look at. But this is the first thing you'll see when you walk in. And here is our first track. This is the city track, a bit of an urban scape. Under construction still. This is about 60-70% complete. Full digital, which I thought was really good to see. Another quick look at the front counter, hopefully full of goodies. Carrera signs and everything else. There's the second track. We'll look at that in a tick. But let's take a close look at the city track. So in the middle, I'll zoom in and you'll see the Graffiti controller. You can imagine some high-rise buildings standing right there. Nice bridge with an underpass. And this is full digital, so they're using all the Carrera digital goodies on this track. But take a look at some of the graphic work. I think it looks impressive. Past the start-finish line. I love the Carrera in pink. It's graffitied on. Now, as we move along, this will be full of high-rise buildings, so a bit of a scenery, some digital changeovers. There is your tunnel or your bridge. Bit of an incline here into a nice sharp corner. I think this is going to be an epic track. Now let's take a look at Daytona. 4-lane digital Daytona inspired track. Now again, this is still under construction. Some really cool signs to finish it off, but this is still under construction. We've got digital changeovers, green infield. It's going to be epic. Now I thought I'd show you some of the banking here. Take a look at the banking on these corners, and this is again is all digital. I think this would be absolutely epic to go racing on. And here's another angle of the banking that they pulled off on some of these banked corners. Some Carrera goodness right there. So moving away from the Daytona track or the Daytona inspired track, here is the slot car display. Now this is going to be full of old and new slot cars and some radio controlled stuff, so I'll let you have a look on your own, but apologies for the glare. Just a quick pan to show how many displays there will be, and above those will be some little TV screens. So let's move on to the next ones and enjoy some of this slot car goodness. So one really cool piece was this World Championship golden controller, which I thought was pretty cool. Smack bang in the middle of all these cool cars. Now inside this case, I had to narrate over the top of it because there's some special stuff that's signed in here by looks like some F1 drivers, some cool older stuff, a nice little handheld Carrera game as well, some more signatures. But I do love the retro stuff, and this is pretty cool to see. And I did say some RC stuff, some older RC cars by Carrera. Again, epic stuff. I'm impressed with the old RC stuff that they have on display. So moving away from the cars, let's check out one of my favourite tracks, Laguna Seca. Now this is a 4-lane digital monster. I'm calling it Laguna. It may or may not be, but that's what it looked like to me. Now chasing up the hill, we've got some digital changeovers, 5 to be precise on that straight itself. Top of the hill, working our way down this beautiful S corner, reminiscent of Laguna Seca. Into the bends. But what an absolute monstrous track. Now I think this will be epic to race on, and I think they're trying to race some club racing in the Carrera World building. So if you are in Austria and you do want to do some club racing, reach out to them, because I believe they're trying to get some racing happening. But look at this monstrous track. There's digital changeovers absolutely everywhere. So moving away from the track, just tucked around the corner was this last little Carrera display, so soak in some of these beauties. Then I think one of the coolest spots in the building is the Carrera drive-in. So hopefully there'll be some snacks and coffee to keep you racing. But let's move on and check out some more cool car displays. I can't wait to see these all finished. Now in the far back corner, what a surprise this was, the Salzburg Ring, a full detailed track. Now this is the oldest track in the building. The new tracks being built won't be as highly detailed as this, but I was very surprised to see how well this was done. Stunning looking track, so let's soak in all the detail on the Salzburg Ring. So a couple of cool details here. We've got a man fishing, some swimmers in the pond, old mate on his lawnmower. We've got some F1 action, Ferrari and Mercedes, bit of a Pringle happening right here. And then we've got the car park. So a really cool feature on this track, some of these pit buildings you see are real companies, so that was really cool to see that they were real businesses or things, and they've added it to the track. Nice little touch. So here is the shop. You're going to have to use your imagination, but it's good to see that there's so much space here to open up literally a Carrera shop within inside the Carrera world that you can come and purchase items. And let me tell you, this space was massive. And just over there you can see some Hot Wheels sets. Can't wait to see them here in Australia. But what a space. Shelves went on for miles, so I think this will be fully stocked when it's open end of September. So another really cool feature, let's class this as a track. It's the RC track, so it's a fun little feature right near the entrance. I thought it was really cool to add because, of course, Carrera do sell RC cars. There is the track planner, but I think this would be good to rip around with some of the little RC cars that Carrera sell. So there you have it, Carrera World under construction. It is opening at the end of September. I was invited to come back, but unfortunately I'm here in Melbourne, Australia, and I won't be making the trip back. But I want to say a massive thank you to Carrera. That was an epic visit. Thanks, guys.